Yeah, I'm getting plenty cash and I love popping tags. I can spend a check and get it right back. Yeah, I grind every day and I love to stay paid. I can spend a check and get it right back. I can spend a check and get it right back. My clientele touching down, I'm the quarterback. I'm already celebrating like the Super Bowl. I got Benjamins in my hand that don't fold. I'm pulling up like Brinks, truckload. How I make my moves, only I know. I gotta stack it to the top like I know. I started from the bottom, now I came up. They looking at me already like I'm famous. I never gave up on my dreams. I'ma stay reppin' for my team. I'ma never change up on my team. Yeah, I'm getting plenty cash and I love popping tags. I can spend a check and get it right back. Yeah, I grind every day and I love this thing paid. I can spend a check and get it right back. Yeah, I'm getting plenty cash and I love popping tags. I can spend a check and get it right back. Yeah, I grind every day and I love to stay paid. I can spend a check and get it right back. I can spend a check and get it right back. I'm like a human money machine when I'm counting cash. I'm putting up numbers doing street math. I go to dress code when I'm popping tags. When I give out blessings, I don't brag. If you owe me, I need all that. I be going so hard, true facts. I'm something like a dog when it chased the cat. I'm something like a cat when it chased the rat. My nights are sleepless, I gotta eat. I was told a long time ago the game ain't free. I gotta move low key when I'm in the street. Yeah, I'm getting plenty cash and I love popping tags. I can spend a check and get it right back. Yeah, I grind every day and I love to stay.
Yeah. Yo, what it do? This your girl, man, Leah Lukey R. Thank you for rocking with me. I am officially on the air. Intellectual Radio, of course, media exclusive, iHeartRadio station. What can I say? Let's just jump into it right now. So again, shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now, rocking with your girl. The numbers in the description. You guys can definitely call in and rock with me as well. But let's just jump into it. So, the headlines is all over. You know what I mean? Everybody is asking me to talk about it. And I just got to, because at some point, I think it's just a little bit extreme. I know we talked about it before, but we're going to jump back in it. Jesse Smollett. Boy, 64 years. They're giving him 16 counts. All of them 4 years. Now, do I think that's a little extreme? Damn right I do. Absolutely. 64 years. Only person that got harmed and beat up was him, allegedly. So why give him 64 years? I don't think that he deserves 64. I think he should definitely pay back the cops, right? I think he should definitely pay back whatever resources they use. Excuse me. I believe he should give us some money, me some money. Because all that effort, we got a lot of stuff that's going on, and he took away what could be used for something else, especially all the unsolved cases that is going on. They could have used those resources to kind of focus on those. But no, so I don't think 64 years is, worth it. It's a lot of stuff that's going on. It's a lot of people that's of different nationality that has caused lives, and they haven't got anything done to them. Maybe a slap on the wrist, maybe some probation, maybe a year or something like that. But 64 years, I do believe that that's extremely extreme, actually. So if y'all feel, of course, shout out y'all opinions on that, and I'll read them out, of course, with your name. If you want to call in on the show, you can do that as well. 708-223-8953. You can call in on the show and give me your opinion, and we could just rock it out. I mean, it's crazy. I don't think he deserves 64. Do I think he should deserve some jail time? That's a good question. I don't know if he'll make it in jail. They need to hire him, probably, like, he needs to come through the door and just be in what is that, confinement? Just keep him away from any population of any kind. Just, he wouldn't make it. I mean, look what he did to get some attention. You think he gonna make it in actual jail? I don't think so. So with that being said, we don't want that. I just think he should get something where, he have to pay back or whatever. Maybe make a public apology. I mean, something. But 64 years, Wanda, 64 years. That's yeah, 64 years. He ain't gonna make it. He all what? I think he's 32 or something like that. He gonna be like 90 something. 32 days. He ain't gonna make it. Right, 2 days. Okay, he gonna probably crash and lock up. Okay, what are you talking about? So no, we don't. I think that they're just trying to make an example right now, especially with the high profiles. I don't think he went about this the right way. Like I said before, I think he should just went to his manager, or PR rep, or whomever he's able to speak with, and ask for more money and do it in a way like that, or quit the show. If that's the case, quit the show. If you feel like you're not getting money, quit it. I mean, I'm not really a fan of his music. He sounds like he's gargling. That's just me. It's he got like this little raspy ring. Yeah, I'm just saying all his songs pretty much sound like it sounded like as soon as he come on, you be like, okay, he sound like he gargling maybe. Like he in between of a sneeze or a cough. I don't know. That's just me. Y'all know me. I keep it 2000 with y'all. Tasha Arsha, see what's going on, baby. But that's one thing. I don't think he should do 64. Now, let me tell you a little bit more what's going on. So, I don't know the young lady name. I'm sorry, I apologize for that. But the young lady that passed away, that was shot coming off the bus on 79th and Paulina, our condolences to her and her family. I don't remember the name, but I will post it up. I just wanted to get that out because I did see it. Somebody tagged me in the post. I don't know what it's gonna take for the senseless shootings to stop. I really don't. I don't know if they're gonna be able to get a hold on it. It's just getting a little bit outrageous. It's broad daylight now. There is no specific purpose now. It's just, hey, I got a gun. I'm gonna shoot into a crowd, which I heard it was supposed to be a crowd of a group of people that was standing there, maybe some guys, and they were shooting there. But how you shooting at a group and she off the bus? It's like you can't shoot. Not saying I want you to, but dag, try to go into a couple of classes. Get your aim right, because all this senseless killing out here and these innocent individuals. At some point, if it is gonna be a race war, if the KKKs is trying to come back, we ain't gonna have nobody left to fight. I'm just saying, y'all doing too much right now. This killing is not serving any purposes, none whatsoever. You're not gaining nothing. You're arguing over stuff that ain't even yours. The turf wars is not yours. You don't own it. You don't own the block. Dorita, what's going on, baby? I see you. Granville, what's up, fella? That's my mellow right there, man. What's going on? So if y'all just tuning in, we talking about the Jesse Smollett 64 years that he's looking at if found guilty, and we were saying that he ain't gonna make it, and we think that is extremely excessive for him to get 64 years. He lied, but did no one get hurt but him? Allegedly. That little thing. I think that was probably some catch up. Maybe they scratched him and he started to. I don't know, because now if you look on his face, that scar ain't there. And that was blood, which means that was an open cut. That's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. So, so it's a lot of stuff, and I just don't understand why everything has to be, I don't know. I want to. Well, I can't say I don't understand because I get it. I think it's just more so of like the race war that they're trying to, accommodate, bring together right now. I mean, we understand racism exists. We get that. I mean, it's not as excessive as it was before I was born, but it still exists. You still have those that we've seen, countless of times on the TV, definitely on the Facebooks, how so much of it is becoming forefront. Now the only thing that I can say with Trump is that I don't like him personally, but he just exposed the truth. That's it. He just let it be like how Obama was for us. Like everybody thought they got passes because we had a black president. So now it's like, okay, we got a racist one, and he's showing it. So hey, now it can be racist. It's okay because the man that's in charge is showing. So if that's the case, you guys, we gotta get together. We gotta stand up. We gotta make it where we can't have them believe that they have that power to take us to where we feel as though they're more superior than us. No, we ain't on that. I ain't on that. You know what I mean? But we have to be smart about our actions. Everything doesn't mean we have to fight about it. Everything doesn't mean we have to shoot. You just got to be smart. You got to be mentally prepared for this. Sometimes the wars that we have don't always mean you have to be the aggressor in a violent way. You just got to be smarter than them. It's all chess. You feel me? If people playing checkers, you got to play chess. And if whatever game they playing, just be better at it. That's all I'm saying. Sluggo, what's up, bro? Hey, y'all, if y'all ain't got with Sluggo, get with Sluggo, man. Original juke music right there. Boom. Just like that. Glenn, I see you. Shantae, what's going on, y'all? Yeah, so you guys just tuning in. We talking about real stuff right now. These allegations is getting serious. They coming for our African American men, and it's like we're giving them that ammunition to do so. I'm not gonna sit here and say what's the stuff that's being done with R. Kelly um, and Jesse has 100% right. They can do things a little bit better, but each situation is also different. I don't think Jesse should get 64 years. And a part of me do believe R. Kelly is guilty. I can't say he's 100%. I wasn't there. You guys wasn't there. So it's like, hey, at some point, his actions still is his actions. They're going to catch up. If you get off the first time, so of course your ego is going to make it seem as you're going to get off the second. But now they got all type of tapes. They didn't find. Did y'all see the news when the dude was on there talking about he found a scorched tape? Wanda, how you find a burned tape? VHS, by the way, we don't even use them no more. But you so happen to have found this burned and you watched it. How you watching a burned tape? How? They tapes, they VHSs. Y'all know them the ones you pull. Stop playing with me, man. So at some point, I believe they may be paying a lot of people to just come up and say they found tape. So then when it actually goes to the jury, it's going to be a hung jury because they're looking like all this evidence is not right. Y'all bringing up stuff. You concocting up some things. Now this person been sexually molested. She's 13. Now she has herpes. I'm like, come on, man. Everybody coming out. Everybody coming out. So if you wanted to have justice with this R. Kelly situation, at some point it probably looked like it was going to go that way. But now with so much stuff going on and so many people coming out, these tapes all of a sudden coming out, everybody got a tape. Everybody seemed to have a tape. So now it's like, okay, y'all going to mess around and have this trial be a hung jury and it's going to be a mistrial. So, I'm just like, I wish they all just stop, what I'm saying? Having interviews. I said it before, just stop doing the interviews. Just let this, go wherever way it's going to go. They doing too much and his trial is going to be thrown out. And yet again, if he is guilty, because only him and God knows, but if he is guilty, and I'm talking about R. Kelly, he's going to get away again. And yet again, if he's a pedophile, which at some point I believe he is, you're going to let him walk free again. So, people need to understand what they're doing does, especially in something that's a high profile case like this. You can actually really mess it up. Dorothy said they need to see us together. Are you meaning as a race, as a culture, or what do you mean? So be a little bit specific with that. And yo, shout out to Dorothy, man. She's giving me a nice opportunity, man. So y'all may see me on some TV. So getting back into my TV roots. So pray for me on that. And again, shout out to Dorothy for giving me this opportunity to come and cast. So be on the lookout for that, y'all. I'll give y'all more information and stuff like that as soon as that goes into it. But I know it's next week, Saturday, that I'll be going for my audition for this TV spot. So big things, baby. Let's get me out there. Betty, what's going on? I see you. Yo, Steph, I see you, man. Yo, thank y'all for tuning in again. Always a pleasure for y'all to tune in and rock with me every Friday from 12 to 1. And again, we talking about the Jussie Smollett. 64 years he's looking like he's gonna get if he's convicted. And of course, we recapped on R. Kelly and how these cases are so serious that it's becoming a mockery. You know what I mean? They're doing too much. But again, the authority goes over to those that's gonna prosecute them. And the things that's being said in the media hurts them as well because you can't take them back. So the more that they doing, like I think I have to say, after Jesse did his interview, which I'm glad he ain't did anymore, unlike R. Kelly, he's just going further and further. He's doing a lot of stuff. When it's a high profile case and your life is on the line, I don't care if it's 2 years, 6 months. Whenever your freedom is being in jeopardy, you should just chill out and let your attorneys do what they are paid to do. They have the right. They shouldn't do any interviews, none whatsoever, because when you're sitting in front of the interviewer and a question come out that you're not supposed to answer or you're not prepared to answer, and you answer it, you give yourself that ammunition because they can use all of the tapes, any evidence they can use against you in a court of law. So R. Kelly killed himself. I don't care what nobody say. If you listen to the questions, Gail was extremely direct with her questions. She repeated them, let him know, like, hey, I said this. And yet he still answered it. And he just was like saying no, but saying yes. Um, excuse me, a man who loves all women. That is something you do not say when you're being called a pedophile and you're 52. Then the girlfriends, dump them. You need to let them go. Peace. They are causing you more harm. Then to sit up there and you say you 21 and you 23. Then the surviving R. Kelly comes out and then boom, you going through this. Now look at the situation. All they got to do is count. You only 21. You're only 23. So if you're saying you in a long-term relationship, how long was it? Think about it. Like, y'all, Kales need to dump them. Just break up with them. Even if it's just for the moment, just break up with them. Cynthia, what's going on, sis? I see you. So you have to really pay attention to a lot of stuff that's going on with this media and how it can go from good to bad to worse when you're allowing yourself to become a bigger socialite than it should be at the moment. Like, we all understand who you are, we all understand what you do, but when it's so high profile, just step back. Just step back some and let it play out, and then your turnaround, it might become a not guilty verdict on both of them, R. Kelly as well as Jesse Smollett. So if you're not allowing the lawyers to do their job and you're out doing these interviews and you're killing yourself and just messing up the case even more, how can you come from that? Because they can use everything that's being said in these videotapes and these interviews against you. So just stop. They both on TV crying. Both of them crying. You crying, but yet you constantly, then you get ratted out. Okay, so real, let me do some y'all saying stuff. So Tanya, you said as a race, we tear each other down more than any other race. We give them the ammunition. This is true. We do, because we're more of a show me. Chicago's a show me. I can't speak for every city and state, but yeah, we definitely do it. The internet is giving us that power, because what you see is what you see. But unlike me and maybe a few, I go beyond it. What you telling me is just what you telling me, but I need to see other stuff. What gave you this reason to believe he's this? What gave you the ammunition, to say he's a pedophile? Okay, you can go back to Aaliyah. All right, that's definitely step one. And then you can go on to other stuff like the surviving R. Kelly. There's some truth to that, of course. I don't think everything in there is 100% true, but that's my opinion. Again, I wasn't there. Okay, but at the same time, if you keep saying somebody a crackhead, and everybody's saying that person a crackhead, at some point, person a crackhead. Whether they used to be a crackhead or whether they actively still is now. Same with a pedophile. A narcissist is not going to have the same passion and hurt that we're going to have. They're going to be victim. I believe in my own way, when I actually heard a doctor state that a person that's abused, whatever age, whatever state that they're in, they're still there. So if R. Kelly was abused at 8, 14, he's still there mentally. As a man, he's still going to grow. Absolutely. But when you become victim and then you learn how to become predator, oh man, that right there alone, that's a hell of a combination, because you know how to manipulate perfectly. You know what I mean? So these young women, you can't manipulate a grown woman. Let's be 100. If she a woman, she grown. Come on now. You ain't doing all that. But a child that's not mentally developed to understand a lot of stuff, yes, you can manipulate all day, because I'm telling you what you want me to tell you. I'm telling you what you want to hear. I'm going to brainwash you to know, like, hey, they not going to love you like I'm going to love you. And it's the same way when you have people that gets into those gangs, they have that void, they looking for something. And if you telling me what I want to hear, I'm going to stay there, because again, you're telling me what I want to hear. It may not even be the truth at all, but it's because I want to hear it. I'm going to stay where I'm comfortable, where I know you're going to understand me, and whatever I say, you're going to agree. And that's why you stay there, because it's you're not going to give me that back and forth. You're not going to give me that trial and jury. You're not going to do all that. If I say I want blue, you should have blue. Blue is a great color. You know what I mean? You're not going to tell me, hey, you're allergic to it, you shouldn't have it. No, you're going to give me what I want. So that's what it is with that. And again, this is all my own opinions. All right. So I don't want y'all to think that, I'm a psychiatrist or nothing, although I should have, but shout out to that 1 year, of course, of a class. Betty, you say, I agree with you. Your reaction, facial expression, and words will be used against you, Kales. And that's true. Because remember, anything that goes out to the public, they can use that. They can use that. And his publicist, which is what's blowing me, was there. This interview shouldn't have never went with either one of them. Either one. When you saw what happened to Bill Cosby, imagine y'all, Bill Cosby case was settled by that individual that wound up getting him convicted. Come on now, think about it, y'all. It's about money. It's about control. It's about damage. And when you're up there and you're trying to do better, you're trying to buy stuff that's going to take away from the white man. And I ain't trying to be racist, but we're going to call it what it is. I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not racist. Y'all already know I got tons of friends, all different nationalities, but the race card, unfortunately, is playing a part in this. And it's no way we can get around it. When you look at everyone that's I forgot the dude name, I can't pronounce it, the Olympian. I want to say it's either Lothi or something like that. You know, I can't pronounce his name was kind of different. Yeah. But anyway, he did the same thing. He claimed he was robbed and all this other stuff by a black man and these, that, third. Only thing they did with him was told him he is not allowed to play in the Olympics. And that was that. Okay. He wasn't really stripped or anything. I mean, he couldn't play, I want to say, within those 2 years. I'm not quite sure if it was indefinite. And again, you guys let me know if y'all know anything about that story about the Olympian who lied and said he was robbed and things like that. And it was a big thing. It was all over the news. It was huge. Okay. So, and with that being said, mind you, the Olympians, they make money. They get paid, endorsement deals, the whole shebang. Okay. And he lied about it, straight face and all. Okay. And nothing happened to him. They just said, hey, you can't play in the Olympics on this year. But yeah, with this that's going on with Kales and Cosby and Smollett, this is bigger than that. Like, they're giving them way more. Now, like I said, again, they're all different situations. Like Kales, if he's found guilty, that's really truly his fault. Again, you're a man, get a woman and not a child. And then to go on the Gayle King crying about, oh, I got daughters, I got this. You need to think about that before. You know, again, if the victim, we understood that. I'd have gave him a half of a pass, but they should have gave him some help. His family knew. His publicist knew. And everyone that's on that tape, the surviving art, all of them, every single one needs to go and do some jail time because you all was accomplices. You all even said it, I was aware. How you going to say that you're aware, but now you're going against him? Did you cop a deal so you wouldn't do no jail time? So that's just my opinion with that. And I just feel like, you know, I don't have no respect for anyone that's a pedophile. Let's just keep it 2000. I don't. I got nieces. Heck, I got nephews. I got friends that got kids. So I have a problem with that. And it's like, it's not that serious for you to want a baby when you can have a woman. You know, if you really felt that weak, then you should have really truly got some help. All right, Betty, you also said we as blacks are held to a different standards in the judicial system. We are guilty until proven innocent. The system is not set up for us. They need to shut up and let the lawyers speak for them. And that's what all I'm saying. Lamar, what's going on, baby? I see you. Karen, hello. Stephan, you says playoffs. Excuse me, playoffs, they're raw emotions. It does. But when you're also a narcissist, you're quick to be victim. You're quick because you can't show the emotion that you did it. You can't show, but he actually had that one moment, that breakdown. Actually, when he stood up and was yelling, that was him. Like, people don't understand that your emotions is almost like being drunk. You tell your sober soul, right? That's the same way when you angry. You say how you feel, you reflect in that. And that's exactly what happened. And it's hurting their case more than what he think. Laquita, what's going on, sweetie? Shantae, you said, of course, there's a different standards. Victimization knows no race. It's about fairness. Exactly. So if people could take away the man in the music and just see him as a man, they won't feel the way they feel. But a lot of people don't know how to separate R. Kelly, the icon, R. Kelly, the legend, R. Kelly, who made these hits. Him being a musical genius ain't got nothing to do with who he piping down. And again, the name, oh my God, Pied Piper. If everybody know the story of the Pied Piper, come on now. He had the flute that he went, and every time he blew the flute, he would, you know, the kids would follow, and boom. Am I lying? Why to tell me if I'm lying? I'm preaching today, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. I done got blurry a little bit. I don't know what happened, but let me see if I can. There we go. There we go. I'm back. So I'm just trying to tell y'all, man, pay attention. Okay, let me ask y'all this. And Wanda, you can chime in if you want. All right. I don't have kids. All right. But my question is this. All right. Now, before he was 52. All right, let's bring it back. Okay, before he was 52 years old. Now we're talking about Kales. Before he was 52, and The kids, they probably grow up because we're listening to the music. Like, oh man, mom, I like that song. Who is that? Oh, that's R. Kelly. Ooh. Okay, cool. Now they become a fan because that's how it happens. All right. Our generation music can kind of trickle down to the next generation. We get that, right? We all in agreement. Okay. But if that individual, your daughter, want to be like, Mom, I want to go to a Kels concert. Okay, that's fine. But there is no way you should take them there and leave them.
No way. And you shouldn't even go. You only got 2 songs for kids.
I mean, exactly.
I Believe I Can Fly, maybe something else.
The rest is actually adult. Exactly. Nah, you don't need exactly. Exactly.
You got 2 songs.
2. So if y'all didn't hear Wanda, they were saying Kels got about hot 2, maybe 3 songs that's appropriate for kids, and everything else you're gonna get naked. We already understand this, okay? We already, yeah, and that's true. A lot of kids was made off a lot of songs, and that R. Kelly has given us the world for. But my thing is, why? What was the purpose of you taking these kids to see this grown man? Now we suffer sometimes when we take the kids to go see the kids, shows. But at the end of the day, you're a child and you're not gonna go anywhere unless I'm there. So my thing is, like he said on the show, and like I said, he killing himself. He actually admitted that they tried to pay him, but you still got him.
You still bought him.
Come on, man. Am I the only one that was like, your case is done and over? Trial and jury? He actually sat there, y'all, on Gayle King and said, imagine she didn't even ask. That's what I'm talking when you talk too much. His PR should have been like, hey, shut up. This ain't that time, brother. You giving them information that she didn't even ask. If y'all paid attention and want to run it back, he actually was like, they tried to sell their kids to me. And I'm looking like, ain't they in the other room finna do the interview? So at some point, you cap them.
You bought them.
You bought them. What happened to, hey man, call 911. This is a setup. But like he said, y'all should have got me years ago. Boy, shut up. So now what they saying is, well, you didn't catch me last time. I beat that. The tape was altered. And I'm not gonna tell y'all too much. Just know I know people that is in agreement of him being on that tape. All right. Now I was a kid, not too much young, but I was a child back then, and I didn't want to see the tape. So a lot of people ask me, "Did you see?" No, I do not want to see a grown man defecating or whatever on a child because I was a child. I don't even want to see it right now, and I'm grown. All right. And a lot of people was trying to ask me about the alleged infamous tape and the young lady on it. Again, I have to remind you guys, I don't know everything personally and as intimate. I can find out, but again, even if I find out, I can't tell y'all because this is an ongoing case. I'm not trying to be, petition to come to court and testify and things that I know. So no, I cannot tell you everything that I know. Just know I know enough, and that's it. Okay, so I can't tell everything, and it's a blessing and a curse, I guess you could say that. But John Hill, what's going on, baby? I see y'all again. Shout out for y'all tuning in, man. Share the video if y'all still with me and rocking with me. Share the video. We're talking about Jussie Smollett in 64 years for lying. 64. And someone said earlier, the system is not, and it's never been for us, and you could tell that. And again, let me drop this real quick when we voting, because I think a lot of people are misunderstanding it. Just because you're African American and Democrat, don't mean you just need to vote. Research these people that you're voting for, no matter who they are, no matter what, Democrat, Republican, liberal, whatever. You need to still pay attention and read on these people. They're not going to tell you, oh, I used to do this, that's why I didn't do that. But when they running, you're going to get all the best parts of them. Oh my God, I was this, I was that. And then you vote, or you listen to what other people are saying and you're voting. Don't do that, y'all. Real stuff. Vote because you have passion and you believe in that individual will do justice. Other than that, don't just be like, hey, what'd you say? Wanda, who you say you finna vote for? All right, I'm gonna do it too. Don't do that. Don't do that, y'all. Because, man, you see what I'm saying? And then now you done voted for the person and boom. Now everybody mad because this person coming in, Print Rickle. You know what I'm saying? And she upping up more taxes. Now everybody like, well, I want Lightfoot. Well, you only got them 2 anyway. So pay attention. Read on both of them. All right? And do what you got to do. Fila, what's up, baby? You say all these years and no one loves him enough to say no. Don't do that. That's wrong. I separated him from his craft long ago. And I get that. And a lot of people cannot do that. When I say they cannot do that, They cannot. Now, a lot of people saying that. Now, the other topic, of course, they were saying he was broke. He wasn't able to pay his way out of these jails. Okay. We don't know his financial situations. We know he don't own a lot of his things, but that doesn't mean he didn't write hits that he still ain't getting money for. You get what I'm saying? He getting his publishings from other stuff, and he getting his money from other sources. Now I don't know how much he's getting off of his own stuff, but he ain't broke, y'all. Now he probably ain't racking in the millions and the billions like Jigga or nothing like that, but he got some money. And I mean, think about it. If he trying to pay child support, right? Let's talk about it. And he still got all these riches. Duh. I mean, who wants to, and that's sad, but who wants to pay the child support when you making that kind of money? 161 grand. And I mean, I'm thinking they saying he was only paying, I want to say like $21,000 or something like that. So, but if you ain't bringing in the money like you used to, and the tours getting canceled because of a lot of stuff that's going on with him, then yeah, your money is kind of declining as far as residuals. But hey, I want to reduce it. I can't afford it. So I'm gonna say I ain't got it. I'm gonna put it in somebody else's name or put it in something else where she can't, get to it because it's not in my name or whatever the case may be. But that $161,000, whoever paid his back child support, you should claim them kids on your taxes. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Juan, if you come out of $161,000 for somebody else's kids and ain't yours, them your kids. Moving forward, them your kids. All right. Y'all can say what you want, but I ain't paying $161,000 for somebody else's kids. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. R&B king, R&B, whatever. At this point, Jacquees, where you at? Said you was king of R&B. Where you at, boy? No, I'm just playing. He always be the king of R&B, but that doesn't change the fact that what he did was extremely wrong. And yes, he should get punished for it. I believe that's in my soul. Again, we're not the one that's going to be able to convict him. Actually, the way he's going to do it himself. All right. And again, Jesse, 64 years, y'all. 64 years. Do y'all believe that is unfair or is that just? For lying about getting beat up that he did himself. All right. 64 years for something he did, by the way. Yeah. Yo, something that he did, y'all. It wasn't like I beat him up, but it's something he concocted. Imagine, let's keep it 100, y'all. Anybody from the Chi, if you're going to get beat up, you're going to get beat up. You ain't gonna have a little scratch. That's not gonna happen. Not in Chicago, especially a hate crime. And I'm gonna tap into. See, I just dropped that. Hold on. So I'm gonna tap into that. If y'all are familiar with the Laramie Project, it was on TV a few times. I love that show. It was a documentary about something that happened within the LGBT. One of the guys that was gay was in a gay club, and long story short, he wound up getting gay bashed to the point he was killed. All right, he was on life support, and of course, he didn't make it. And they made a documentary regarding it, and it was really good. If y'all haven't seen it, if you want to check it out, I'm not forcing anyone, but that was a hate crime, and that's when it really showed the disapproval of the LGBTQ. I am proud LGBTQ all day. I've been this way for 20 years, and a lot of people may have their words, and that's fine. Keep them over there, though. Don't get it twisted. But when you use hate crime and the way Jesse used it, and it really was something that he would have concocted. So much stuff that's going on with racism and the hate crimes within the gay community to bring something like that up in a sensitive area, especially Chicago. Now, again, I can't speak for any other city and state, but my city has it all. Born and raised here, so I've seen enough. I'm not gonna say I've seen everything. I'm only 40, but to use that in a situation where we're so hot, we're always in the news with the most negative stuff you can imagine, and it's to bring up the hate crime, and I couldn't help but automatically go back to think about the Laramie Project. Again, it is a good movie. You guys should definitely watch it. It will make you mad. It will make you cry. It has its moments where there was joy, obviously, because in the end, they was able to get justice for what happened. But check it out if you want, no, but check it out. It really gets you right here, and stuff like this really gets me because it's like, yo, what if God forbid something like that happens to me, and I'm not in high profile like he is? You understand what I'm saying? Would it go unlooked now? Because, you put that bad taste in a person's mouth when it goes like that. But I just wanted to kind of sway into that. Brandon, what's going on? Auntie, you said it's unfair and it's a bunch of crap because you better bet no one white person is going to jail for lying. No, they're not. I mean, it's showing. They're showing us every day on the news that this person does this and they not gonna do no jail time. This cop does this and no, they're not gonna do no jail time. And especially with the cops that's in custody with these minors and the sexual abuse that they're doing. Nope, no jail time. So it's showing us, that hey, privilege is privilege. All right. Yo, ill skills, what's going on, y'all? What's going on, baby? So it's a lot. So when we're doing things, but we just got to be smart about it. That's all I'm saying. We have to be smart about it. Educate yourself on the basic law. Sometimes that's really what you need when it's a first interaction is your basic law. And that helps. I mean, I'm not saying learn it and then be a smart ass. I'm not saying that. Learn it to educate yourself to be prepared for situations that is, you don't have a lawyer right there. We're not walking around with our lawyers with us. So if that is the case, be smart about it. So then when you do go to court and you do get a lawyer, you can handle it. When you're like agitated and things like that, you have to also remember, you guys, police officers are not trained to understand us emotionally. They're not. They're not. So stop coming at them like they understand you had a bad day. They just quick to trigger because they're always in defense mode. So if you know they're in the defense mode, then you don't be defensive. Just make them look stupid. They got the body cameras, and if they don't have the body cameras, you can bring out your phone. It's okay. Now they trying to cut back on us using our phones. That's okay. Use it for the audio then. Just for protection. But stop resisting. If they say do this, just do it. It's just like simple. It's simple. Hey, you know what? You told me to do this. I know you violated my rights. I'm gonna give me a lawyer. It's gonna get thrown out. Get you a lawyer that understands everything. Don't get someone because you saw them on the news. Get someone that either work with someone that you know or you know something about them. Research. You don't have to lock it down right then and there. All right. I'm just saying it's getting real out here and we're doing everything backwards. We're doing everything backwards. It could be this small right here, this small, and the way we going about it, we blowing it up. Something that could be dismissed, we getting charges on. Be smart about it. Be smart about it. Research. Oh, okay. Well, you saying that this didn't work right here. Okay. Well, this was settled in Washington D.C. courtroom, federal research. It's so easy. And I'm not just saying that, but I'm being 100. Like guys, we giving them us. We giving us like we walking in giving them us because we're so defensive. Oh, y'all coming down on the black man. We already know. If you know what it is, don't keep going in there in that same demeanor. Have it in your mind, but be smart about it. Put some stuff down on paper. Research your stuff. Like shout out to the Moors, man. I don't know if y'all know about the Moors. The Freemasons and things like that. They go into court and they killing it. Why? Because they reading. It's right there for us to read. It's right there for us to read. There is no way in God's creation we ain't got this knowledge. Knowledge is power. You talking about them Moors walk up in there and don't even have a lawyer, even though they appointed one because that's law. But you can fire them right there at the same time. Hey, this is the point of you fired. You can't represent me. And they sit there and represent themselves. I'm gonna have to find this clip, y'all. The Moors went up in there, was supposed to go to jail. I mean, he shouldn't have walked up out of there, y'all. He was on there for kilos of grams. I'm talking about, baby, look, walk dead up out of there. But to know that type of knowledge, you have to know it because those people that's them in the courtroom, them judges, they know them books and them laws too. But you also got to remember, we can know them too. It's open to the public for us to know it. And I'm not just saying this. I study law. I just didn't become a lawyer. It was too much reading. I ain't gonna even lie. There was too much schooling. I went 4 years and they was like, it's another 4 and it's another 2. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. But I use that knowledge that I do remember and I try to educate and tell y'all because it's 100, y'all. It's so serious, man. We have to use the education that our ancestors took years for us to be able to learn how to read and write, and we have that opportunity. Y'all better do it. What is y'all doing? Wanda, what they doing? What they doing? Come on, man. Y'all playing with me right now. I ain't got time for the good time, man. Oh man, George Daniels, what's up? Hey man, I need you on the show. Stop playing, George. You should be on the show right now. We gonna get you next week. Let's see what we can work out. Eddie, much love and support to you, my sister. Always, man. I love you so much. Big Rad, boy, what's going on? Kevin Biko, man. That's my family. It's my brother from another mother. You know what I'm saying? Fila, you say Jussie Sis Journey is one of the main advocates to mute Kels. Hope she got the same energy now with her brother. Oh, Boy, you just took me back right there. Y'all see me pause? Did you see me pause? I did not know that, bro. Oh, okay, so again, let's keep that same energy. Let's keep that same energy. If you gonna mute Kels, mute your non-singing brother too. Well, he can't sing. Hey, come on, man. Y'all know I deal with all type of artists, and his voice every time I feel like he got a cough. At some point, he about to cough, and I just need him to get the. I just need him to get. He the next Tupac. I'm finna sip on some water with that one. Leave Tupac alone. Tupac probably just stood up in his grave real quick. Like, what? Did I hear this? Tamika, what's going on? Jay, what's up, babe? What's going on? So yeah, again, y'all tuning in. It's a good It's a good topic today. We're talking about the Jussie Smollett. Definitely talking about the Kels and how they both should just mute themselves right now. Just be quiet, okay, and let them lawyers do what they got to do. Anybody who think that Kel should dump both of his girlfriends? I do. I do. Why? Because they're hurting him. I mean, oh my God, they're gonna, and I hope that they don't ask them to go and take the stand. I'm praying that the attorneys be like, you know what? I don't think it's gonna be just for them, because if you calculate 21 and the 23, and then you go and look at the surviving R. Kelly, and then you do the math, you feel me? If you do the math, boy, they underage. One only just turned 21. Come on now. You say you was in a long-term relationship. You better not say you in a long-term relationship and y'all just got together this year. Because you know you gotta lie about the ages. You gotta lie about the ages. So I'm just saying that ain't long-term. So a lot of people ask, what's going on. Let's be clear. I don't know Sparkle like that. We follow each other on the book. I've interviewed her before, but I don't know her to be like, yo. Woo. Now, she says her niece. I believe any auntie should know her niece. I'm just saying. All my aunties, y'all better know who I is all day. Okay. So she's like, yo, I know it's her. I introduced her to him and it went left. So, excuse me. So she's not going to lie about it. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's her. I introduced them. You know what I mean? So with that being said, they saying that in Surviving R. Kelly, it was stated that it's another person that's like the one that's showing them what to do when R. Kelly brings them to the house, like the madam, you know what I mean, like the one that's showing the girls what to do, what not to do, the one that's been there the longest. And a lot of people is allegedly saying that's who that is. Okay, now I don't know if it is or if it's not, but just imagine she will never, if that's the truth. All right, with no disrespect to the Sparkle family at all, and not even with her. I'm just saying, I'm just going off of what people telling me. But if that is the case, and that is true, and that is the young lady that's the one that is being out of the picture, is not being spoke up or anything. If that was to be the case, y'all, and y'all have to also look at it in that case too. If she was to come forward and be like, yes, I'm 34 now and I'm with R. Kelly, don't you think that shows that alleged tape was true? I'm gonna let that out sink. I'm gonna sit there right there for a second. You understand what I'm saying? If she was to come up right now and be like, well, me and Kelly together, then that means that alleged sex tape, the person that he urinated on, the young lady that now Sparkle's family and her are estranged. They don't really talk anymore because of that. Don't you think that would mean, hey, that tape was true, so you were the one that was there and you should come on, y'all. Y'all gotta think. Y'all not thinking. Y'all are not thinking. Stop asking why the lady don't come and say something. Are you serious? If she say something, then that proves that it was true, people. He's not gonna do that, and she's not gonna do that. God, it's like y'all thinking, but you're not thinking. All right. Fila, you say he cannot sing. I'm trying to tell you, man, just he can't sing, baby. And Auntie Tanya, you says all day. Exactly. I'm just speaking true facts. All right. With a little bit of my opinions, of course, because I have the right to them. But I mean, I'm just saying, you guys, it's real. And the way they coming for the race is crazy. And then the way, these senseless killings, y'all got to remember, if racism was to come back, which I don't think it'll come back like it used to be. I don't see us being, whipped and chains or nothing like that. But if that was the case, and it was to come back in a different form, we're losing all the men. That means all the women gonna be on the front line. Wanda, you ready?
I'm just
She said no. She's just Smollett. She ain't ready. Like we all talk that, that the gang, right? We all talk the woofing and the different and that one. I keep going blurry, y'all. My apologies. I know y'all I don't know what it is. I'm just there we go. Kind of cute. So it's having this moment. No, but I don't think mentally we're ready for that because we're not there. We're not conditioned in those years anymore. We're conditioned in our spoils. Let's be 100. Hey, to be able to get up and leave and do this and do that. We want to say this and say, we all are conditioned in that form. But the way that they doing stuff now is no one gonna be here. They killing everybody. Babies is not even is making it that babies. I'm talking about fresh out the womb, 2 years old or whatever. Babies getting killed. These are the generations that's supposed to be here when we all gone. And the way it's going, I don't know if they're gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? It's just so. Yeah, I agree. Feel like we got mental change all day, all day. People is not understanding how the severity of the situation is right now, and how the KKK is sitting back waiting for the time. All they got to do is like, how many gone now? Okay, how many they got left? Okay, how many we got, and the forces we can get? Okay, so once they feel as though they have more of a race than we do, you got President Orange Dude trying to get the wall up. So important people, y'all got to understand it's bigger. It is so bigger. It's so much bigger than this entertainment. If y'all could take away the entertainment part of the individuals that they coming after, it's bigger than that. It's way bigger. Y'all keep thinking, oh well, Cosby was finna buy NBC. Cosby been trying to buy NBC. Let's just keep it 100. But they trying to kill the legacies. They trying to kill the memories that made that foundation of like what is supposed to be in the home. You take those away, and the new generations coming up, they thinking it's the violence is what's bringing us up. That wasn't true. But if you take away the memories that we have to educate them, what do they have? Slim, they have, what's that? Slim thugs in them, and no disrespect to the artistry out there, but the platform that they have should be helping. I salute Ti. He trying. But that's one man. He trying, but that's just one man against a nation. And people still not hearing. They still not. Why? Because they don't want to. Why am I listening to you, man? This is what's going on. This is what I'm used to. This is because the new generation is not their condition different. It seems like each generation has their own difference in the way they are conditioned, and that's fine. But it takes us as their mentors, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, on air personalities, whatever, to help them see that, it's really not like this. This is really how it is. This is really how it can become. This is how it's going. If we don't show them that, then they not going to see it. Period. It's a lot of stuff they taking away from schools. And y'all got to pay attention to that too. They trying to close schools and open more prisons. Come on now. I'm just saying. If we don't do it in the best that we can, then we ain't no better. I mean, I try to, but again, I'm one person against the nation. So for those that's always tuning in, that's always chiming with me, that's always, giving me this insight, shout out to y'all. Just keep, let's keep doing what we're doing. Normally I ride out with a song or two, but this was so serious, I didn't even want to do all that, man. I just wanted to keep the flow. I just wanted to keep the flow. No. Sometimes things don't need music. When it's serious like this, man, we just ride out. You feel me? But y'all stay tuned though, because we gonna still close it or whatever. But other than that, y'all, I mean, again, thank you all for rocking with me every Friday like y'all do, 12 to 1 Central Standard Time, man. Be on the lookout. Okay, well then you can find something then. Be on it because I don't feel like looking for it right now. I was in a heated conversation right now. That was serious, man. I love y'all for giving me this back and forth, this dialogue. I love it. Again, check me out in the next week. I'll give y'all some more information about my audition and how it went with the potential TV spot. Other than that, next week, I may have a guest on the show. I love y'all for being my co-host because y'all always keep it 2000 with me just as much as I keep it 2000 with y'all. I love y'all, man. And again, check me out. Follow all my pages, y'all. Share this video, y'all. Share. I can't stress it enough. Anytime you see me on live on Fridays on my show, share the video. Media exclusive, y'all. Every Friday, 12 to 1 Central Standard Time. And the Intellectual Radio, man, Wanda, I love you. Check her out, Wanda B. She be killing it too. What's your when your show? Sundays at 2 p.m. Man, Wanda B. Y'all gotta check it out. That's my homie, my rider right there. She keeps me 100. She on the boards today. So what can I say? Oh yeah, Media Exclusive. I'm on Twitter. I'm definitely on IG as well as Facebook. So follow those pages. Ego Media, that's my first company. I still rock my first company. Definitely hook that up. Shout out to my man Ali. He wasn't able to come in today, but check him out on Broken Portrait Films. He's a film man. He do it all. Y'all see him doing 90% of my stuff. He does it all. So oh man, I'll keep y'all posted. If I find out something else next week, we'll chime in. But I believe I'll have a guest, so I'll probably have to hold that back. I love y'all for rocking with me, man. Leah Lukey R. Hear the name, see the face. It's gonna be everywhere. I'm just blessed, and I'm blessed that I know y'all and I love y'all. So I'm gonna be like, peace out. And yeah, man, I'll see y'all at another time, man. Y'all like my specs. I tried to be intellectual with it today. I felt intellectual right now. You crazy. All right, man. Want to give us some music, man. Ride us out. We ain't got one yet. All right, that's cool, man. We ain't got no music today. We just gonna ride this out. I'm gonna be like deuces to y'all. Peace. All right, y'all. What y'all on? Did I get everybody comments today? I believe so. I'm not sure. I hope I got everybody's name. Yo,